All right, so what's poppin', Big Headed fam? You know, we back with another episode of Grilling and Chilling. I got my boy Versace in the building, man. He finna be making some infused burgers, man. So y'all stay tuned. Thank y'all for rocking with us. God bless all y'all. Let's get it.
What's up with everybody? Yo, today I'm gonna make really infused stuffed burger patties, cheese, smash. We're going crazy on them today.
Awesome.
All right, so first things first, we're gonna get these burgers, cut these off, get all the meat fresh up out of there, stuff these burger patty meat into the tray. So, you know, there's been times, a lot of times, where I usually cook for my girl. She loves when I make burgers for her because I get so intricate with it most of the time. And basically, what I do is I like to just give every type of burger or like food that I make for somebody its own unique kind of like style, you know? And so sometimes I use pepper, sometimes I use onions, bell peppers, garlic, whatever floats your boat really good, you know what I'm saying? But like, I like to appease to people's taste buds when I cook for them. So like everything has to be like its own unique spice. Like sometimes I even just make a pure pepper, salt and pepper burger, you know? And, you know, once you mash and everything, put everything together, you know, it comes out a lot different. Some people like to infuse it. Some people season their meat, you know, as they're cooking it on the grill. Me, I like to like pre-season it, and sometimes like I even go in between and decide to just like, you know, season it some more as I'm like kneading the meat together. And like every time I cook for her, like she tells me that she loves all my food. There's not a single thing that I've cooked for somebody that they haven't fallen in love with. And so I feel like most of the time it's just like you putting your heart and soul into each meal that you cook for somebody, especially like if they mean something to you, you know. You feel like a lot better when you make the food. You tend to like actually put a little bit more effort into it. Comes out better. So basically what I'm saying is have heart when you cook people's food. You know, and enjoy it. Take part, have fun, you know, love it. Alright, so now that we got this meat seasoned, we're gonna take these patties and turn them into individual patties. And then we're going to set those to the side. So, break these down, get them all nice, segregated, pieced off. Place them on a patty. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bust these down into 4 patties, and then we're gonna infuse them. And then like excess meat, just put back into the other side, so that way like you have a decent sized patty. Boom. So next, after you get all your little patties pushed apart, pushed together, and whatnot. All right, so we're still gonna have a little piece of burger patty left over after I make this last patty. So what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to make a little burger patty ball. That's just gonna be the little topper for the burger. And it's gonna go directly on top of the smash burger. All right, so now we got 4 individual pieces. Like I said, we're gonna make a little cheddar ball out of this, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flatten this out like into its own little patty, and it's gonna be like a stuffed meatball full of cheese. Just kind of flatten it out. I'll fill it out. And you take this, bust this open. Get the little cheeses out. Make this a lot easier. I remember these old school cheese slices when Mama used to make all the little grilled cheese sandwiches and stuff. You know, you get you that good American cheese. Gotta love the American, you know. And you roll it up into a nice little ball.
Okay, these looking fire. So you doing your thing over here.
You stuff it up. Cheese in the middle. Kind of like compress it a little bit.
Yes, sir.
And, you know, take the ball and roll that up. And stuff it.
Innovation,
roll,
innovation. I see you.
roll stuff. And kind of like get them up off the ground and just stuff it. It doesn't matter if the ball is like a little bit, you know what I'm saying, not perfect.
Off top.
But you're going to roll it up and get your little cheese ball going. Some of the cheese is going to kind of like mush up and just try to like compress it a little bit until you got your ball completely molded.
Okay, I see what you're doing. Y'all stay tuned. He look like he finna break it down on us, do some new shit. Let's go.
Right. All right. So once you seal the ball like a giant meatball, you get that going. Roll them up. Cheddar ball. Splat. All right. So we got the ball. Now, next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take the sausage right here, and we're gonna bust him open. Now I got sausages, and we're using them good Amore sausages. And if you know, you know.
You know.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna go into it. But next, we're gonna take these sausages and individually slice these to be like patties. So what I'm gonna do is take the sausage, right? And like a doctor, you're gonna make an incision here and slice it just enough to where it goes through the middle center part of the sausage, but doesn't completely sever the sausage completely. So you want it to kind of like,
Oh, so you probably gonna fry it up on both sides?
yeah, it's gonna fold them and unfold it.
Okay.
So that way, when you cook the sausage, it's gonna be more like a little patty, so you can double down on them.
That sounds amazing. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Look at that. Oh, that's lovely.
So he made a little pocket for everybody. You want me to get this pan open for you?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead, bust it open,
Right.
please.
Get this pan open for my bro right here.
All right, so now we got both sides. Bust it up, and I'm gonna take the sausage, right? I'm just gonna drop it in. We're also gonna do the same thing for this sausage right here too, as well. And in the meantime, while I'm busting down the sausage, I'm gonna tell you a story. So there was one time, me and my brother were as kids, and we was trying to make hot dogs and macaroni and cheese. And man, I'll tell you what, when I say it went south, it went real south. My brother didn't really know how to cook too well, which I didn't know because he was the older brother. So, you know, I'm trying to follow his lead. I know how to make a hot dog. You just put it in the water, you know. So, you know, we're making the hot dogs and stuff like that. And my brother forgets about how much water you're supposed to put in the macaroni and cheese. And he forgot about it. We were watching TV, something, you know what I'm saying? And the mac and cheese get like burnt to the skillet. Boy, I tell you what, we made that whole pot of the mac and cheese, and my dad came home, and we didn't eat that shit, and it was still sitting on the skillet. Man, he made us sit at the table for like almost 2-3 days, and told us we wasn't allowed to leave until we finished eating the hot dogs and the macaroni and cheese that we made, bro. I was so wounded because I look at my brother and I'm like, no, it's your fault. You're supposed to be the one cooking. He looked at me like, I don't even want to hear about it. And I'm just like, so who gonna eat this macaroni and cheese? And he's like, we're just gonna sit there until they let us go. So we literally sat there for like almost 3 days, bro. My dad really was sick. He didn't let us go nowhere. So we really just sat there for 3 days, bro. And looking at the macaroni and cheese, bro, and it was horrible. It was like, you know, every time you took a bite, you know, that burnt melted cheese taste is so horrible. Oh man. Alright, so I'm gonna start prepping these little cheese patties because this is gonna go inside our burgers along with the sausage. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to fold these up. Each one's gonna go on their own individual side. And when I say they're super stuffed infused cheeseburgers, I mean they're gonna be exclusively good. All right. Let's see. Alrighty. Take this one too. But thank you, brother. Appreciate that.
Sir, yes, sir.
All right. Now, got 4 of these ready to go. I'm also going to give these cheese pieces a little pepper down. So that way, you know, the infused has something to stick to. Then I'm going to drop some of our infused on the cheese. And I say, like, some people aren't used to using infusions in their food. I tell you, it's the greatest thing. It adds just such the greatest flavor to your meals when you're cooking it. And it's even going to go onto the nice little cheesy ball, you know, we got going on over here. Yes, sir. So, these are light duns. Thank you. Let's get these, check them out. Remember, get like a nice little char to them. Yeah, that's nice. So, I'm just gonna let them char a little bit on the other side for just a minute. And while they're in here, actually, I can go ahead and start giving them a little chop. So that way, the meat has more room to breathe. Get a thorough cook through on the sausage. And yeah, that way they don't have to be in the same spot. So they can be moved around. So yeah, these are going to be double stuffed. Probably one of the biggest burgers you guys have seen. Now, while these are waiting, I'm going to throw some of this oil in here. Listen to which one. All right. So now we got that going. Now, once those sit there for a second, I'm going to get these pieces of cheese. I'm going to set them in our specified places. There we go. All right. The sausages got the nice little brown to them. Something simple. Nice little char, you know. Just want to get the nice little char. Well, that looks beautiful right there. Now it's crazy because some people they don't like char, you know, on their food, you know. So some people like it a lot more, some people don't. But you know, we do a little bit of the char around here, you know, old school flip style. All right, next I'm going to be taking these sausages over here. All right. Next, here, bring this right here. Get out the way. All right, so next we're gonna move this patty over a little bit. Get the sausage. I'm gonna stuff them on there. Sausage, stuff them on there. Sausage, stuff them on there. Sausage, stuff them on there. All right. Still got a couple of extras. Could be used for other things or whatnot. So now I'm gonna take another piece of cheese. And we're gonna layer that over the burger, the sausage. A couple more cheese. Yeah, ultimately at the same time, let's get these in there. These looking right.
So what we doing now? We putting in the.
We're letting the cheese go over the top of the sausages.
Okay.
So I'm gonna fold those and just kind of like get that into its own like nice little.
I like how you pre-cook them sausages too. Makes sense because
Right,
a lot of people wouldn't want that char on there, like you said, but that char make a big difference when you got that ready to go.
So basically, what I'm doing is like trying to give it its own sense of its own individuality. Like each burger patty has got its own story.
Okay. Yeah.
It's alive. You know what I'm saying? And we're cooking it and bringing them together. So we're gonna take 2 of these burger patties and we're gonna smash them together. And like I said, this is a big burger patty. Some of the cheese gonna, be sticking out a little bit. But what you want to do is you want to just take it and seal it on each side, all the way around, until it's almost like a giant patty ball. Okay, there's multiple ways you can do this. Some people, they like their stuffed burgers. They put cheese on the inside, they put cheese on the outside, they put it every which way they can get it. Some people just like burgers cheesier than others. I love mine stuffed with cheese, and since we also got the infused sausage in here, it's probably going to be immaculate. And imagine, I know nobody's ever really probably seen somebody double stuffed sausage, cheese, and a burger patty, and infuse it like this. So don't steal my ideas, please. I'm just kidding. You can share it with whoever you want. I want to bring this up to a little bit of a higher temperature so it cooks a little quicker. Now let's see, you already get this nice brownish color on the bottom of this first ball. And that's what you want it to look like. So you know that it's still getting cooked. And then you flip it over to the other side, let it sit. And it's going to sit like that for a minute. Get that nice brownish color. You can already smell the cheese coming out of like the burger patty. It smells amazing. Like it's immaculate. Like just the aura of your smell is it's gorgeous. You can't get anything better than this. Simple. You want to add a little bit of extra pepper on there. I like my burgers peppered, so I want to add a little extra pepper on there. I'm gonna throw a little extra pepper on there because I like pepper burgers. So yeah, we're gonna let that char for a second, and then we're gonna throw the top on them. And you want to roll them. So that cheese is going to start to stick.
Okay.
You want to roll them to the other side. Kind of keep them against the wall. Don't be afraid to play with your meat a little bit.
Hey, so when was the first time you ever chefed up some burgers, man? When do you think was the first time you was introduced to the burger game?
My dad used to cook a lot when we were kids. He was a chef, graduated from CET.
Yeah.
He did all the school things. He used to come home every day and make me his taste tester. When
you said he was a chef?
Yeah, he was a chef. He graduated from CET. Works to try to do his own business, but right now he does trucking and stuff like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But we're working on trying to build our own business type thing, and get everybody off the off the floor. You know? So once we get everything coordinated, I'm about to try to still go back to school to get my own business license, my LLCs and everything like that. Mm-hmm. So that way I could open up a restaurant or do whatever I decide to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's one thing that I'm kind of interested in. So
I can see your way around. You know what I'm saying? The kitchen. So I was like, man, it had to be somebody that was a good influence. Now, I mean, your daddy is chef. That's amazing, and you can make some pretty amazing things when you got people that's already doing it. So you know what I'm saying? That's a good look.
So you see we got the cheese melting.
I see the way that cheese. Let me get back to this camera, y'all.
You want to stuff that, kind of smash that down a little bit. So now that I got those both in there cooking, we're gonna take this top. I'll put this top on here. I'm gonna let that turn the temperature down to maybe about 320.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get my hands cleaned up a little bit.
Man, I know you was talking about the crab cakes.
Oh yeah, there's one of these days I'm gonna bring the crab cakes to you guys. I'm gonna show you how to make crab cakes from scratch.
So that'll be good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's honestly one of the easiest things to do. While you're like waiting for somebody, or like you're trying to do like a little gathering or something like that.
He has just added. He added the cheese ball now. You know what I mean? Which is gonna be spectacular. If y'all can get a smell of this, a whiff of this, you would know where we coming from with it.
Right.
Reeling and chilling. Got my boy Versace on the episode. And he's really showing what he could do. Covering up, make sure the meat's cooked.
Yeah, you gotta get the thorough temperatures on the inside of the meat thoroughly cooked too. So that's what you have the lid for, because it actually keeps the steam and everything, all the heat compressed inside the pot.
Yes,
so
sir.
That way, all the meat on the inside is thoroughly cooked.
Hey, it'll be dope to see you chefing though. You say your pops is a chef. It'll be dope to see you getting down in the kitchen though.
Oh yeah, I love cooking ever since I was a little kid. I used to be my dad's taste tester with every type of thing.
Yeah.
So like when it comes to flavor and seasoning and stuff like that, like my sense for flavor is really spot on. Like there's like nothing that you can give me. If you're missing some type of taste in your food and you don't know what it is, you can have me look at it or taste your food or something like that, and I can tell you what's missing from it, what it needs.
Hey, I used to be like that with my mama. My brother used to be like, "You a big ass, fat ass food tester."
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a garbage disposal. I'm the vacuum cleaner. But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it only honed my skills for me being better as a person.
Especially your taste, the taste buds. Yeah.
And especially also too on how much I decide to like cook for other people.
Facts.
You could tell the difference in between like the flavor and the love and the amount of energy that's put into the food, because I love to cook. That's something that I do with a passion. Besides my music, like I love to cook with a passion. So this is one thing that I find calming and relaxing to me too. And especially burgers is one of America's biggest comfort foods. So you got to understand, like there's nothing but love in this meal. So just love it.
Just love it. Amen.
Just love it. All right, so now we're gonna get our juicy burgers and pull these guys out. Separate these guys. This ain't no meat pie. Oh, look how juicy that is. Oh my God, look lovely. Now when I say juicy, this is beyond one of the juiciest burgers that I've had in a while. Look at that melted cheese too. It's just like, oh my God. It's like sex on the beach. Alright, now I'm taking the homie right here. Throw him on top. Put the sausage out there. Infused. Damn, brother. It's amazing, brother. Gotta get our little meatball out of here. Cheddar meatball. Whew. And some of y'all ask only why this one is gonna get this little cheddar ball, because I'm special and I made this one. So this one's for me. And you smash it. Look at that. Everything's just coming out of there. Now everybody wants to add their own little stuff on there. I like to smash my burger down so everything gets, just all around everywhere. So you got the cheese on there. But I like mine to be spread around, so bust down with the ketchup. You know what I'm saying? Ketchup. On ketchup. Got a ketchup. Got a ketchup. Oh yeah, excellent. You can't go wrong with mustard. Some people don't like mustard. I used to not like mustard for a long time, but then for some reason my taste buds just switched up and I was just like, hello mustard. Now don't get me started on like all the other types of mustard that they got too. Dijon, honey mustard, my favorite, you know what I'm saying? They got that light mustard, that spicy mustard, some dill mustard, you gotta Get a little bit of everything on there. You know what I'm saying? My mustard Putin right now. You know, but it's good, bro. You know, you can't go wrong with the mustard, the ketchup on your smash burgers. You know what I'm saying? Ultra infused stuff. I'm ready to go. So now,
All right, so basically, he didn't put it together for y'all. You know what I mean? And this is looking beautiful. I must say, no hate. Double links, double stuffed. I don't even know. He didn't took it there. Double cheese. You know what I mean? Shouts out to Versace CBD infused, double stuffed, double sausage, everything on this. I mean, if you want to eat, man, this is how you got to do it, man. Shouts out to Versace, man. He really did his thing.
ultimate stuffed cheese smash burger.
Off top, man. To the next one, man. Y'all stay safe out there. God bless. If you want to give him a taste, you know what I'm saying? You can hit him with a taster. Let him know what it's tasting like, P.
Oh yeah, of course. It wouldn't be a show without testing your own food, you know.
Off top. That's a big Mama
big
Jam.
bite, boy.
Woo!
Woo!
Let's go.
Oh yeah.
It looked like, oh yeah.
That's amazing. The meat is perfectly cooked.
And to the next one, man. He done did it again, man.
Yeah.
Hey, shouts out to everybody for rocking with us on another episode of Grilling and Chilling. It's your boy Big Gotti, man. I got Versace in the kitchen. My boy BZ Mac behind the scenes, man. We really do this, man. Until the next one, y'all stay safe out there, man.